time for Super Bowl season, and I'm making buffalo chicken dip. Alright, y'all. So to start off, the ingredients you're gonna need is rotisserie chicken, ranch powder, some sharp cheddar cheese, some cream cheese. I did not have regular cream cheese, so I used whipped. Hot sauce, sour cream, garlic and onion powder, y'all, and some chips. Now, once you have all your ingredients, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 375. Yes, y'all, 375. Now, I'm going to take my chicken, and I'm going to shred it up. Yes, my hands are clean. For the Karens, my hands are clean. I am going to shred up my chicken, and I do remove the skin because you do not want the skin in there. If you want the skin in there, you can totally leave it in there. I just prefer to take it out. So I'm shredding up my chicken, and your chicken should be looking about like that. I went back and used the fork because I realized my hands were getting a bit greasy, and I didn't like that feeling on my hands. So I'm just shredding up my chicken and making it look all nice. And shred it up. So now I'm going to take my whipped cream cheese, and whipped cream cheese is optional. I'm just using what I had on hand. I would normally use one to about a half of a 8-ounce block of cream cheese. So 4 to 8 ounces of a 8-ounce block of cream cheese, okay? So I'm adding that in there. I only had one hand while filming this because I have not got a tripod yet. So, yes. Now I'm adding my ranch powder. And I added about maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons of this. And then I'm going to add my ranch dip to the mix. I'm struggling opening it, but it's okay. I got it open eventually. I'm using Great Value. You can use Hidden Valley. You can use whatever ranch you want. I put about 2 to 3 tablespoons again of that. If you want measurements, this ain't the page for you. I just cook how I cook. I'm just showing you what to do. And you can really measure and add however much you want. Now I'm adding the onion powder. No, garlic powder. That was garlic powder. And then I'm adding the onion powder to the mix. And I kind of messed up on the onion powder because I added way too much. So I had to scoop some out and take some out. But overall, it was fine. And then I added some Texas Pete. I would traditionally use buffalo, but I did not have any buffalo sauce. So, I'm using Texas Pete. And I would recommend using buffalo because it makes it spicier. And me personally, I like it spicier. I feel like it was not spicy enough. It still had a kick to it, but it just wasn't spicy enough. Now, I'm going to mix this up. So now that I have it mixed up, I will go ahead and add some sour cream into the mixture. I added about 2 tablespoons, give or take. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't measure, I just pour. And then I added about a cup to a cup and a half of cheese. I added it in the mixture. I didn't add a cup and a half. I added like a half a cup of cheese in the mixture. Or a little bit less, give or take. And I added that into the mixture, and I stirred that around into the mixture so it can be all nice and cheesy. When I look back over my life. Next, I took the mixture and I transferred it to a baking dish, and I'm going to top it with cheese so it can get all nice and cheesy and brown in the oven.
Drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do.
Now that I have placed it in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 20 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes, so it can get nice and brown and bubbly and all good and nice, okay? Now I'm wiping off my table because I just saw my table was crusty, so I'm wiping off my stove. That's what it's called, stove. Yes, I don't mind that little burn mark. I spilled some milk on there, and I need to get some stuff to scrub it off. So if you have any recommendations, please comment them down below. Now I put my stuff on broil because I wanted it to get nice and brown. As you see, it got really nice and brown because without the broil, it didn't get that nice deep caramelization color. Okay. Now I cut up some celery to add to my plate.
This and talking that, going back and forth like a tennis match. He got it all figured out, so I relax. No matter what, I know I'm good, and that's a fact.
Now my mom was just here plating her dip, so this is the first peek of the dip. It looks really good, y'all. If you give this recipe a try, you will not be disappointed, okay? This recipe is really good, and I really enjoyed it. I also put some carrots on there because we had some carrots that we needed to eat up, and that is what the dip looks like, y'all. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.